Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Njeri Matiru. Thank you so much for joining me here again. I am back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about things that I have learned as a first-time mom. So if you're new here, if you've never been to this channel, tafadhali hit the subscribe button. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. I love you guys so much. So let's get into it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that can compare to childbirth. As in this far that God has brought me, I don't think I can compare childbirth to anything. You know, I remember when my son was born, being in that hospital room, and then just hearing my baby cry for the first time. There's nothing like that. There's no sound like that sound, you know, because you know when you carry your baby for 9 months, there's no guarantee that you'll have your baby in your arms, you know, when you go into the delivery room. But now hearing the baby cry for the first time, it's so amazing. It is so amazing. Yes, and this is where now the truth comes in. You know, many people don't tell us that motherhood is hard, especially I think the older women. They don't really tell us how hard how hard motherhood is. It is brutal. It is a ghetto. Aki, it is hard. Wow, because I think nothing can really prepare you for you know the task that is before you as a mom, you know, because you know you've never had a human being totally and 100% dependent on you. I think that's the hardest part. And then also for a woman, you have at the point where you give birth for, I don't know, I think it's for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, your hormones are still trying to balance. So now you're dealing with your hormones. Then you have a baby who is demanding so much from you, so much attention, so much you know, you're their only source of food, you know. It is hard. It is so hard, by the way. Yeah, but I thank God, because despite all that, God's grace is sufficient. It is difficult. Let me not lie to you, it is difficult. But the grace of God inakufuata tu. Sleep. What is sleep? What is sleep when you have a newborn? Like, you know, I remember discussing with my husband the way, you know, I loved, before my baby that is, I love to sleep in. You know, I love to sleep till 9 a.m. Hata saa zingine I would wake up in the morning. Like if I have a really early morning, I would not talk to anyone. You know, I needed some time to warm up. Now when you have a newborn, you have to be, you know, you have to be ready at any time, because this baby will wake up at any time. You know, they don't have a clock at anamkanga 8 ama anamkanga. They will wake up at any time. So you need to be awake. You need to feed them. Sometimes they've pooped. You know, you need to change that poop. Hiyo kwanza poop inakuamsha. It wakes you up. Yeah, so if you're going to get a newborn, please remember, you will not sleep. You will not sleep. Again, the same. Yeah, I think that's something that we learned, especially now because we had a baby during COVID time. That was a time, you know, we were all in isolation. Is it isolation or quarantine? We're all in quarantine, so we couldn't get help. Our parents couldn't come help us, you know. So that's when we realized, yeah, kumbe having help really helps. Having someone there to support you really is a good thing, because we ended up, for my husband and I, we ended up struggling a lot, because it was just the two of us. You know, we had never been parents before. Yeah, it's not like he has any other babies. I have never had any other babies. So we really did a lot of YouTube parenting. You know, we went on YouTube a lot, Googled a lot of things. Yeah, and I think having someone who can help you, that is your mom or or even your friend who has had a baby before, just having that someone who can even pick the baby for an hour so that you can sleep, because sleep deprivation can really cause more harm than good, especially now if you have a newborn. So I would really advise you, if you can get help, please get help. Get all the help you can get. Your sister, your older sister, just someone who can come and give you some peace for like even 2 hours or 3 hours in a day. Yeah, your body will change. Your body will not be the same. The truth of the matter is, your body will not be the same in one way or another. For some people, you will get stretch marks in places you didn't even think that you can get stretch marks. For others, it's cellulite. You'll get cellulite if you didn't have cellulite. For others, I know you get your belly inakuwa tu maji. It becomes, wobbly and watery. For some people, actually, the belly never goes back to what it was before having a baby. So yeah, just be ready for that. Your body might not go back to what it used to be before your baby was born, and it's okay because your body has gone through it. Has housed a human being. So as in, be kind. I think something I've learned is be kind to yourself. You have housed a human being for 9 months. Breastfeeding. I think breastfeeding is something that I thought I knew till nika realize NSCG. Because I remember when I was in hospital, the nurses, once the baby was born, there's something called latching. You have to put your baby on your breast so that they can learn how to breastfeed. And also for you have to learn how to hold the baby well so that the baby can feed well effectively. Guy, hey, that thing, it's a ghetto still. Hey, my God, as in, I think that's one of the hardest things I've had to do in my life, breastfeeding, the initial stages, that is, because what happens if your baby doesn't latch well, it means that they will not get enough milk, meaning they'll not gain weight, and it's you're basically going to be starving your baby. And also, if your baby has not latched well, then you'll get what do I call them? Milk it will ferment. Sijui kama ni kuferment ama inasemangwaje David? Mean to what? Get clogged.
Yeah, get clogged.
Your milk will form in your breasts, and then itakuwa maziwa mala hapo ndani. You might get an infection. And then there's something called mastitis, and it's brutal, man. So like, I thought breastfeeding was obvious until I realized, haya, kumbe there's a way you do it, But once you and your baby do it for a while, inakuwa tu, it becomes like second nature, Right now, naweza shika mtu wangu in any position and you'll breastfeed very well. Remember when I said babies poop a lot? Now, there are babies who poop after every feed. When babies are newborns, they feed roughly after every 2 to 3 hours. Or on demand, anaweza taka kukula every 1 hour. So now imagine your baby is pooping after every 2 hours. There are 24 hours in a day. Imagine now how many diapers you're using in a day. Now in a month. And then now that pack for Pampers, ama sijui ni Huggies, costs sijui how much. Hey man, apana. Diapers are so expensive. And then now, babies also outgrow their clothes really quickly. I remember my son, when I was shopping, before now I had my son, I was shopping for clothes, and I buy clothes za 3 months, 0 to 3 months, then also zingine za 3 months to 6 months. My baby right now, he's 8 months. Anavaa nguo za 1 year. So meaning the clothes that I bought, they didn't even last him long. Before I knew it, I was like, hiya, these clothes are not fitting anymore. I have to buy him more clothes. And I can't buy at 2 clothes or 3 clothes, because sometimes even they throw up on themselves, you know. They have a poop explosion where they have poop everywhere, so you have to change clothes like 3 times a day. Babies are expensive. They're very expensive. I think babies, I started by saying that childbirth is really amazing, and that's the truth of the matter, that babies are amazing and they're a gift from God. And something that I learned, that my husband and I learned actually, is that you cannot manipulate the process of having a baby. God in his own wisdom is the one who gives others babies, and he does not give others babies. So if you're a first time mom or a second time mom, or if you have multiple babies, they are a gift from God and they are a blessing. And I had someone the other day say that when God blesses you with a baby, he's choosing to partner with you to raise this human being. So it is an honor for you to be a parent. So if you're a parent out there, count it a blessing and an honor that God has chosen you to help raise this child. And the best thing that we can do for our children is to raise them up in the knowledge of God. Because, you know, something that I've come to realize, that I'll not be there forever, but what I may not even leave my children with wealth or with cars and all that, but me, when my time here on earth is over, one thing I want to leave my babies with is the knowledge of God. You know, I want them to know God for themselves. I want them to experience this God for themselves. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any other thing that you'd like me to discuss in the future videos concerning motherhood, parenting, my birth story, if you're interested, yeah, you can just let me know down there on the comment section. Asanteni sana. God bless you. And then, you know, babies wake up every 2 hours because they need to feed. Their 2 stomachs are small, so they need to feed every so often. God, me, I'm telling you, it's hard. Sleep. You'll edit.
Sorry, could you imagine? Ulikuwa anasema no one alafu at night.
Yeah.